Jerry, what's your level of disappointment to end the home season this way?
Well, I'm disappointed for the obvious. I'm disappointed for all these fans that count on us to have a better ending at the not only for the home season, for the season. So that's just a reminder of candidly how it feels when you don't get it done. I thought we had a tale of two halves. The offense looked outstanding today in the first half, and defense played well in the second half. We just couldn't get them together out there.
We do. Did Eberflus going to the box make much of a difference for you?
Did what?
Eberflus going to the box, how much difference do you think that made?
Well, I thought in the first half we could have played much better defense, not to be trite. But the second half, I thought we played pretty good defense, and we just completely not got away, but we just weren't able to continue what we were doing on offense first half. But I thought it worked good in the second half.
Can you take anything positive out of this season now that you're out of the playoffs? I mean, second year in a row missing the playoffs. Now that the so-called drought is now 30 years.
Yeah. You have to dissect it, and you have to go hunting for the good things, and you should really, when you have great years, you should hunt up the bad things. The thing about the game, about most of what we all do, is that there are good things and there are negative things, and on times like this, you have to dwell on the good things, and you can look for them. They're out there, but you can't dwell on them because obviously we didn't get it done to not be sitting here getting in the playoffs.
Jerry, do you feel like this team underachieved this year?
Yes, from what we expected, what we thought, absolutely, it did. We all underachieved, really, and the fact we're not in the playoffs says that for you. But I thought we've done some things out there that, frankly, we can carry forward to us with us. It's always the case that there's some positive things. The question is, can we make some changes where we need to? That's be pretty thorough and multiple, a lot of multiplication there with the way we played this year. But still, there are positive things. There always are, and that's one of the things about going in a coaches meeting and looking at film. If you don't look out, you'll see positive things when you really should be more critical to the negative. And I think you have to do that to play the game, be involved in the game.
What are your greatest areas of concern, Jerry?
Well, I like the way Dak played today. I'm disappointed that we made some of the mistakes in the second half, but I particularly was pleased with what we have in Dak. I'm pleased going forward. Nothing a part of what we've done so far this season gives me anything but optimism about going forward at one of the key, if not the key position, quarterback.
You brought up Dak, and how disappointing it is for Dak to play healthy for much of the season, play this way, and you guys not being in the playoffs, really be out of the playoffs with 3 games to go.
Well, that's a good way to look at things, is when you've got good play, and we had some, for instance, I'll bet when we graded, I'll bet Tyler Smith really played well at left tackle out there, which is pretty impressive when you have your first game out there. So, again, you can always find things that you're proud of. I know that for our fans and for all of us, we need more success in winning these ball games.
What'd you make of Trayvon Diggs today, Jared?
Excuse me?
Diggs play today.
I without looking at it, I wouldn't know when he was in or out of coverage, but I thought he played with a lot of really awareness, and so I thought he played well. He played against some good competition. That's a good quarterback out there. So basically, from what I can see, and it's real hard to tell sometimes when it looks like that you didn't do a good job covering, but obviously people go uncovered. But still, I was glad to see him back out there.
Jerry, when you're mathematically eliminated,
Excuse me?
When you're mathematically eliminated from the playoffs, what's the benefit in still playing your starters, still having guys out there, and not just saying we don't want to risk injury to players like that person?
Well, I think that we've got to remember that we've got a lot of people that want to watch us play good football. and a lot of fans. And consequently, I felt strongly about tonight playing all of our key players, and feel strongly about it as we go forward. The only time I've ever questioned not playing a good player was the immediacy of if you've got you're in the playoffs automatically, and you don't want to have a player nicked up as you get to the playoffs in a 2 or 3 week period of time. I'm not. I don't would hope to be aware enough to know if you're playing somebody this year, you won't have him for next year. That's pretty far out.
You brought up Tyler Smith at left tackle. Is he an option for left tackle next year in the future?
Well, no, but he's there as a tackle. You know, we've had the great experience of moving Larry Allen out there, and he makes All-Pro. But we've always thought that Tyler Smith could be a great left tackle. But that's not to say that we don't think that we've got a good chance with Guyton of having our left tackle there, and I don't want to imply that at all.
How alarming is your consistent inability to rush the passer? And this guy, Herbert's a great player, but he's been hit, he's been pressured, and sacked more than any quarterback in football, and you got nothing.
Yeah, I was disappointed, very disappointed today, and a great question. We came in really planning to get pressure and didn't. It obviously was a disappointment not to have Quentin out there, but we got some good play from 95. I had my eye on him a lot during the ball game. So, but it was disappointing not to have more pressure on him. He's pretty obvious on our evaluation of his past games that when you pressure him more, he has less production. So that was a shortcoming of us today. We couldn't get pressure.
Hey, Jerry, as you stand here with 2 games to go, how difficult is the decision you face regarding Matt Eberflus and whether to bring him back or not?
Well, I don't know that, relatively speaking, I might not couch it as difficult. It's certainly something that we have to do, and that is look at the entire year and look at what our options are and how to correct not being here at the same time next year. So now that's not uncommon to evaluate at this time of the year your entire coaching staff. And obviously the target's on him because of our statistical as well as actual play on the defensive side of the ball. But that goes with it. That's the life that the guys have chosen, and they know that you're under the gun almost every game, much less for a full season as a coach. That goes with the profession.
Within that evaluation, how do you evaluate the job that you in the front office did in terms of giving him talent to work with?
Well, I think that's to be good, and the very fact that ultimately you point your finger right back at you on who hired Matt Eberflus. So my point is, the whole thing is real easy to sit here and say that you could have done things differently. But that goes with the territory. And anytime you ultimately make the ultimate decision, then you've got to look at that and weigh it.
Jerry, when you look back at it now, Parsons' trade, did it have more of a negative impact on the defense than you thought it would?
I'd like to think that with where we are, I'm not so sure that one position, one player would have had us in necessarily a different situation, and so. But that's a fair look as to would we have been maybe at a higher level. What did we finish the year before with Parsons?
7 and 10.
No, I'm talking about. I've forgotten what we were ranked on defense the year before with Parsons. And we had a lot of games we didn't have Parsons. So he shouldn't be held responsible for those games that he didn't play, in my view. But we'll take all that in consideration. Yeah, of course we didn't have Quentin out here tonight, which you'd need to factor in as well. But I don't know that the way this thing has evolved, if I would go I would sure want to compare the last 2 years if I were trying to get to the impact of any one player if they played both years.
How about the previous 3 years before that, Jerry, when you went 12 and 5 and Micah didn't miss a game?
Well, what? Yes.
Previous 3 years.
Yes. Well, let me be real clear. We'll go through all years. I go through all years. Any player will go through his entire production, his entire career. And so we can go through all years, and we'll make comparison. We get to make comparison with the coordinators during those last years and how we played. That's what you should be doing.
Is it disconcerting to you that really, with the exception of Dan Quinn, you haven't been competitive on defense in 3 of the last 6 years?
Yes, absolutely. I think it is very telling. I would say right here on my feet this quick after a game that you should first look at the continuity you haven't had over the last several years on your defensive side of the ball. You've been moving it around pretty good. Now, there haven't been the same players out there over the last 4 years. But I'm a big believer that continuity gives you an edge. Now, the continuity has got to be with people, players, coaches, management that can do some good things. Okay, guys. Thank you. All right. Merry Christmas, you guys.